Well, we're excited. I feel very fortunate. We beat a really good Arkansas team that's had a great year. Mike Anderson's done a great job with that team. I think it's 3 years back there, and what he's done with the club has been impressive. And he went back to Nolan's days and understanding all the time he's replacing Nolan, and that's not easy. I know a little bit about those kind of things myself, but I hate it this time of year because the kids just think about the outcome of today's game and don't feel as good about what they should feel good about after what has Arkansas done all year. For us, I just thought that the second half, first of the game, they hit us right in the mouth and we stumbled a little bit and we got it righted and we attacked the press and got some layups, got us back in the game. 3-point game at halftime, and in the second half, we ended up shooting 55%. I thought Marcus was sensational in the second half. He was 1 for 8 in the first half. He was 4 for 6 in the second half. He was 3 for 3 from three-point line. He did have 3 turnovers, which I didn't appreciate that, but he can't be perfect. Justin had 14 in the second half, made some big shots. Marcus and Justin and Bryce, I think at halftime, were 4 for 20. Bryce never really got it straightened out, but he rebounded the heck out of it. JP had 8 assists and 0 turnovers against a team that was pressing us all day. So again, all those kids, Bryce didn't score but ended up with 13 rebounds for us, so it was just a great time for us.
Thank you, Coach. Some questions for the student athletes first. We'll get to questions for Coach coming up. Raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you, please. Here on the left. Yes, sir.
JP, just curious over here. We asked Marcus about this in the locker room. When you guys went small in the second half, not something you've done a lot this year. What was that like for you guys? How did that work against the press?
It worked fine. I mean, it's like putting another ball handler in the middle, which helped us a lot. It wasn't anything new to me. We do it in practice all the time, just situation type things. And I'm a basketball player. You just got to adjust.
Front row on the right, please.
Brett Friedlander, Wilmington Star News. Marcus, down here. After going 1 for 8 in the first half, what do you think when you go up there and shoot it? Do you ever lose confidence? And how do you turn things around like that in the second half?
Well, like he said, like Coach said, he let us know that we were 4 for 20 between the three of us, Justin, myself, and Bryce. And I knew that I was getting some decent looks. You know, I didn't take very many bad shots. I just was rushing it a little bit. I think their pressure sped me up a little. So I just wanted to come out and let the game come to me in the second half. And I didn't really force anything and was able to get a couple of good looks. And then after that, you know, I got in a rhythm. But I didn't lose confidence. You know, my teammates have a great deal of confidence in me, and they put me in a position to succeed a lot. So that helps.
On the far right behind you. And we'll get to the aisle next.
JB, Coach mentioned your assist-error ratio. You also had, I think, credited with 2 steals. We had 3 tip-aways, I think, that led to turnovers. In this kind of game with the up-tempo style, does that fit you better than any other style of play?
Definitely. I like to play fast and fast tempo, so I was definitely looking forward to this game. And, I mean, it kind of fired us up a little bit. In one of their press conferences, they kind of said that we were already going to turn the ball over. So it's kind of motivation, take care of the ball. That's exactly what we did.
On the aisle, and then we'll get to the front row next.
Dan Wolken, USA Today. For JP and Marcus, what's it like to be a player at North Carolina when you don't have the same kind of success that maybe people expect the last couple of years? And then how satisfying is it you know, to have turned this season in the right direction and get to this point?
Well, yeah, that's a good question. We didn't have the type of regular season we wanted to. You know, we had some bumps in the road, and, you know, we weren't a typical Carolina team in terms of our record this year and our seed and stuff. Our fans expect us to have a #1 seed overall every single year. And, you know, unfortunately, it didn't happen for us this year. But we understand the moment, and, you know, you got to win 6 games. Once you're slotted in the tournament and you're in position, you know, it's up for grabs. And we knew that we have the talent, we have the capability. We just have to buy in and do what we're told. And we've been playing a lot better. And, you know, even if we have a bad regular season by Carolina standards, you can make up some ground for that by playing really well in the tournament and making things happen late in the season.